February is National Cancer Prevention Month, which aims to recognize the importance of early detection and prevention. Here in Tampa, we're lucky, one of only 7 places in the country with access to an innovative full-body scan that can detect hundreds of different forms of cancer in their earliest stages, well before it's too late. Joining us to share how lifeguard imaging can help is their Director of Operations, Frankie Maldonado. Frankie, nice to see you.
It's good to see you, Maggie.
And such an important topic.
It is, yeah. Obviously, you know what we do, and we're so proud to be doing this, is the early detection scans that we're providing. February is such an important month for both heart disease and cancer. And thankfully, through the scans we provide, we're finding multiple forms of heart disease and literally hundreds of different forms of cancer in a full body scan that takes about 4 minutes. And I still marvel that it's producing that type of information that quickly. But again, as we've said so many times, every single day lives are being saved from what we're finding.
Let's talk about the different types of cancers that these scans can help detect before it's too late.
Well, the range is even more than I can speak of, because I'm not exaggerating. That might sound like hyperbole. It's not. Hundreds and hundreds of forms of cancer. But when you talk about the range, you're talking about lung cancer, which is the deadliest in terms of lives lost. I think it takes more than the next 3 or 4 cancers combined. And then the hardest cancer to survive is pancreatic, because it's truly non-symptomatic until you're generally in a late stage. We found lung, we found pancreatic cancer, we found so many things in between. So basically it's all the soft tissue organs of the torso, stomach, liver, pancreas, spleen, all these various organs, and we're detecting growths, lesions, abnormalities, and again, as we said, saving lives thankfully every single day.
For someone who's watching, who's healthy, who says, that's not for me, I don't need that, what would you say?
That's what I thought my dad was. My father was the picture of health, former World Cup soccer player, surgeon, literally the healthiest 70-year-old man I've ever seen in my life. And that quickly, from perfect health to stricken with a deadly cancer and gone 45 days after diagnosis. So I would say this to everybody who feels healthy. You might be, and you probably are, but until you look inside, you don't know. And I would always tell those same people, think about anybody you've known, a friend, a family member, a celebrity you've admired that you know who has died of heart disease or cancer, and see if you knew they were unhealthy before it happened. And my guess would be they weren't knowing those things, otherwise they would have done something sooner. So if you come in, get scanned, and you're fine, what an incredible peace of mind. But if we find something, early detection is the key. And
why these scans in particular? What's different about them?
Well, the way the machine is set up is we've designed it, I should say our doctors have designed it, where the slices are so thin to capture things at a very small level, where traditional scanners, which are doing an amazing job, are set up more for kind of diagnosing when a person has a condition or a symptom. These are things that we're doing for patients that are completely asymptomatic, and we're trying to find things at the earliest possible level before the symptoms come, before it gets too late, and because of that, again, allowing people to have a chance.
So something that you can then take to your doctor to decide a course of action, but something that you wouldn't know otherwise.
That's the thing. I mean, and the easiest example is mammograms.
Exactly.
Women are having mammograms through an annual scan, and it is the most diagnosed cancer in America, with the highest survival rate. And it's no coincidence. The parallel is early detection. So unofficially, internally, we call this a full body mammogram, and I think people get it that way.
That's a good way to put it. And take advantage of it, because we have it here. We're lucky because many places in the country don't have a facility like this.
They don't, and hopefully we're going to be bringing it to more places. Lifeguard is intending on spreading this throughout Florida, getting throughout the country, because more people need to have access to it. If you can find something early and survive, it's a great thing.
Amen to that. Thanks for what you do.
Thanks, Maggie.
Thank you, Frankie. And you can call right now, 813-212-6993. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit lifeguardimaging.com to receive a Bloom special offer, a free consultation and a free heart scan when you mention Bloom. That is a $599 value, so be sure to call now, 813-212-6993 for that special offer. We'll be right back.
The preceding portion of Bloom was sponsored by Lifeguard Imaging.